Are you serious? Are you serious? Lightning strikes, thunderbolts. It keeps happening all over the world. Well, guess what? It happened again at a rock festival in Western Germany. They had to suspend the concert yesterday after scores of people were injured in a lightning storm, and forecasters predicted more severe weather is on the way. Matter of fact, paramedics said more than 70 people were hospitalized after the storm struck the Rock am Ring Festival late Friday evening and early Saturday at a former airfield near Mendig, which is about 62 miles west of Frankfurt, Germany. Organizers on Saturday urged tens of thousands at the festival to seek shelter in their tents or cars, saying local authorities had ordered them to put the festival on hold. It's not about causing panic, but giving people the feeling that someone's looking after them. Well, look, folks, 72 people were struck by lightning. Are you serious? 72 people. According to the German Red Cross, 72 had to be taken to hospitals. Now, there might have been more than that actually hit by the lightning. Not sure, but 72 people struck by lightning, taken to hospitals. They received because due to the storm and the electric shock from the lightning strikes, just unbelievable. There was also some people that had asthma attacks. There was some folks hit by flying debris, but 72 people from lightning strikes. Now, just last weekend, we had 6 people killed by lightning and 35 sent to the hospitals. 3 people were killed in lightning strikes in India. 3 were killed in Germany, and 35 were sent to the hospital in Germany. And 11 people were struck by lightning and sent to hospitals in Paris, France. And there was a couple people hit by lightning in Poland. Now you have 72 people hit by lightning again in Germany, and during this rock and roll festival. Unbelievable situation. And there's some actual footage of it that it was absolutely terrifying footage. And I actually will give you the link to that over at Crusader Journal. You go to this article that they have posted there, and there's a couple of videos that go along with it, and you can actually watch the lightning strike among the people. It's quite extraordinary and very disturbing. But what are you going to do? I mean, this is one of the things Mike from around the world told us 2 years ago, that there would be tremendous thunderbolt lightning strikes. And his reasoning is from the second wave of energy that's approaching, which is going to be fully here on December 26th of this year. So as that wave of energy is approaching, we're going to see more earthquakes, more volcanoes, more sinkholes, and more thunderbolt lightning strikes, because in his words, the atmospheric pressure is creating more straight line winds and extreme weather patterns and thunderstorms, and there's more chargeable particles in the atmosphere, which means they're more chargeable when the lightning does strike. It intensifies everything. It's like throwing gas on a fire. And that's what's going on right now, and we're seeing it. They told us it was coming. It is. Now, is the second wave injury because of Nibiru or Planet X, Planet 7X, Planet number 9? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of theories, and NASA's changing names and yes and no and all that. But one thing's for sure, something is shaking the heavens, and the effects are being felt here on earth, and that is biblically prophesied to happen. Jesus said in Luke 21, he said, there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Men's hearts will fail them for fear, for looking after those things that are coming upon the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. When these things begin to come to pass, he says, look up, lift up your head, for your redemption is drawing nigh. Well, we've got our eyes open, folks. Matter of fact, today is Jerusalem Day here in the city of Jerusalem. 49 years ago, this city was reunified during the 6-Day War. And this is the 49th anniversary of that today. But it's also the beginning of Ramadan, first day of Ramadan. Both these days simultaneously landing on the same day. I'm going to be in the streets today to get a feel for the atmosphere, if you will, here in Jerusalem. Now, those of you may know that I wrote a book and came out with it in 2014 called Jerusalem Jihad. And this book was based on current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. It's filled with Bible prophecy and a dream I had while in Jerusalem in May of 2013. The Lord led a dream upon me. It was so unbelievably, so vivid. I went to the Wailing Wall that next morning and prayed. Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. It's been 2 years since the dream, and the things that were in this dream and in 12 or 13, I think the Hagman said now there's as much as 13 things that I wrote in the book have now come to pass in 2 years. And so today is one of the key milestones in the book, Jerusalem Jihad, that this day would come. Jerusalem Day, 2016. If you haven't got a copy of this book, it's an end-time apocalyptic scenario. It includes Russia and Iran having military attacks upon Jerusalem. At the time I wrote this book, Russia and Iran was nowhere even close to be thinking about setting in Syria. All right, so it's unbelievable that that's coming to pass. Also, this there explains about the third temple, the Ark of the Covenant, the rise of the two witnesses, and much more. So you might want to get a copy of that. It's a powerful, help you to understand what's happening and what's about to take place. It's an end-time apocalyptic scenario, but I think it will help you get a feel for why the things that are happening around you today was actually in your Bible. All right? So anyway, pray for the people of Germany. We're really praying for these folks with these 72 people sent to the hospital. Hopefully they're all going to recover fine. But again, something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. Give your life to Jesus Christ. He's coming soon.